Hello my little peeps, welcome to the channel. My name is Cntrlie. So today we're diving into The Sims 4 to renovate the iconic Goth family home. My goal was to keep the overall vibe of the house, but kind of with my own touch. The first thing I did was delete everything and kind of set the house to 0, just so that I can later decide how I want to do the floor plan and everything. I do like renovating houses, kind of like painting pictures. I do want to start with a clean surface, just so that I have the ability to decide what I want to do with the house. As you can see now, kind of everything on the inside is removed. I deleted everything on the outside as well, the windows, the roofing, and I actually removed all the wallpaper as well, so even there that I can decide what I want to do with it. As you can see, I struggle kind of with deleting everything. It took a little while because I didn't realize that there were so many little details in a EA build. Yeah, kind of like these little fences on top of the roof and everything. Yeah, that took kind of a bit of time to figure out how to delete the stuff and everything. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm kind of trying out different shapes and different columns, and yeah, just so that I know, okay, this is the vibe I want to go for. And at the end I decided to use these base game columns because I thought, with a picture in my head, how the Goth family home looked like, these fit perfectly. Yeah, to the left, I actually loved the way these bump out looked with the roofing on top, but for me, I didn't like that it was kind of like a porch. So I just removed it and just made the overall house a little bigger, because I just thought it looked better. I liked the way it looked, and I still want to keep it, but not open. Yeah. Oh, and in today's video, this is only going to be the outside renovation. The floor plan and the furnishing and everything is going to come in a second part, because it took very, very long just to figure everything out. You will see I actually struggled with the roof a lot, because as you can see, there are small little bump outs, like one tile wide, and yeah, I do have to say, normally that's not the house not the type of house I'm building, so yeah, it was just kind of new and everything. If you wonder, the trim on the outside of the roof, I figure out how to remove it. I had such a hard time, and it annoyed me like very much. And now even the roof line, as you can see, I didn't know how to work it out. So I thought, okay, maybe I just have to pull it back. And after a while, I realized the whole house has like medium wall height. Yeah, I never built with medium wall height, so that was kind of a shock to me. Yeah, and I later I decide that I wanna do it a little different than EA did. Yeah, so as you can see, kind of like most of the roofing is done. yeah, now I see that everything is like medium wall height, and so I decided to just put it to normal wall height instead. And now you can see the roof line and everything just comes more naturally to me. Yeah, and these little bump outs at the other side, these 3 little things, I didn't know what to do with them. So I just pulled them back. I didn't like the way they looked. So yeah. If in hindsight, when I look back, maybe I should have kept the tower in front. I guess that was kind of like a vibe the Goth house had that I did not include in my version. Yeah, and there's probably a little more when you see in the end. I can maybe put a before and after picture at the end of the video, so you can kind of like, or maybe you can see, I mean, you can see it in the thumbnail as well. But I do feel like I kind of made the house a little too bright. Maybe in the part where I go and furnish the inside and everything, maybe I will figure out a way that I can fix it. Yeah, now as you can see as well, I decided to remove the part on the balcony where the roof was above. I didn't know what to do with it. It was so hard for me to decide what to do with it, and everything just looked a little, oh my god, everything looked a little off to me. Yeah, and even now when I look at the build, I am pretty happy with it. I still feel the vibe of the Goths, and I do like the roofing and everything. I'm pretty proud of myself that I didn't struggle as much as I thought I would. So yeah, I'm pretty proud. Yeah, but now that I look at the footage again, I mean, I cut the video yesterday, and now that I look at it, of course I see things that I would have changed now, but I did want to put the video out and finish it and kind of, yeah, see what you guys thought about it, and the feedback I'm going to get. Yeah, and here, as you can see, this part I deleted as well, but I still want to keep the bump out, these, I don't know what you call them in English. English is not my first language, so I'm sorry if I might sound a little weird or just like not say words properly. Yeah, so again, the little bump out at the front section of the balcony, I deleted that, but I later put it back, because the vibe, we have the same thing at the front of the building. There you can see. I think now you know what I mean. The part I wanted to keep, I loved these bump outs on the Goth house. So yeah, and now that I look at it, I didn't realize, but at the back of the house, on the roof line, I have this again bump out, and it's not centered. I don't know if I fixed that. Maybe I will fix that. I don't know. Yeah, you saw right now I decided to put the lowest part of the house, the first floor or 0 floor, I don't know, first floor, to medium wall height again, because I thought the vibe of the house was just not, it wasn't fitting putting everything on like this, the normal wall height. So yeah, I like how the house is a little taller. Yeah, so this was perfect. If that I put that like, higher. Oh my god, I struggle with words. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and as you can see, I had trouble with the chimneys. I still am not really proud and happy with it, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't know what chimneys to use and everything, but I still wanted there to come. I still wanted there to be smoke when you light a fireplace, because I did want to put the fireplace in there. Yeah, and so you can see now I decide the color scheme of the overall house, and I put the wooden wallpaper from Cats and Dogs, I think, on the roofs, because I like the contrast between them. And yeah, I mean, as you can see right now, the white accents are now pretty subtle, but after a while, I don't know why I did that, but I decided, okay, maybe more white would be appropriate for this building. Yeah, now as I look at the video, I should have only kept the wooden wallpaper. Yeah, but I mean, it's done. I finished the building. I finished everything. So yeah, I mean, you're always smarter when you're done. Is that, how do you say that in English? Like, I'm smarter when the task is finished. I look back and I think, oh yeah, that is something I could have done different, which would have been better. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so now as you can see, I'm kind of like finishing everything. I now start putting details and these columns from Get Together on the outside. These are mostly, I was deciding if I wanted to keep them in white or if I wanted to keep or want to do them black, because I mean the Goth family home, black and red are their colors. But like I said, I like the white details it added. I think it just looked a little better. Yeah, and I kind of like put more white windows because the overall house is black, and I did like the contrast on the white parts of the home to have like dark windows, black windows, and on the dark parts of the house to put like white windows. I mean, you will see where the part is coming soon, so you will see what I did and what I decided to do. Yeah, and here I struggled extremely because there wasn't any windows that fit the vibe the round windows had. Like, the on the first and second floor, the windows, I loved them. I loved the vibe. I loved how they look, but no window actually had the same vibe. Yeah, and you see, I still try to put like doors that kind of look like the windows, but the only doors I could decide on was the ones from Strangerville, but they don't come in a completely black swatch. The darkest shade you can get is like a dark brown, like this dark wooden brown. I mean, it's still pretty, but for houses like these, I don't need a dark brown, I need a black. I mean, I would say it's like a Victorian home, and Strangerville, the world, has mostly Victorian homes. So I mean, I guessed they would have like a black swatch, but they didn't. So yeah, that's where I decide I have to use the white swatch because I desperately wanted to use the doors and windows. I mean, I don't have my wedding stories is the pack, I think. They have like kind of windows that look similar. I mean, I still want to have the pack, so maybe in the future I will get it, but now I don't have it. I don't know if these windows would have had the black swatch I was looking for. Yeah, so I guess that was just like the downfall from it. I mean, I really, really love the house and the building and what I did. Yeah, but like the white accents, it's a little much. It's not as dark as I wanted it to be. So yeah, that's why I'm just like, it makes me pretty angry because I mean, I love the building, but the white accents I had to use, oh my god. I mean, now that I see the windows that I used right here on this part of the building, I mean, I could have used them kind of like everywhere. You know, they're kind of like the same windows. They are still pretty. Yeah, I mean, they still fit pretty well. Yeah, so like I said, afterwards you're always smarter. Oh yeah, okay, I fixed it. Now it's centered. Now it doesn't look as bad. I'm sorry if it bothered you in any in any way. It bothered me like very much. If I hadn't fixed it, I would have gone back into the game and kind of like fixed it in the fix it afterwards. And like I said, maybe I will fix the outside and the white parts kind of in the second part. But I will see. I mean, I finished the video, I finished the thumbnail, so if I changed that in the second part, I don't know if that would be weird. I have to think about it. Yeah, so now I'm putting like these flower boxes in front of some of the windows. And as I still had a hard time deciding how I'm going to get the red accents into the build. I mean, at first I thought, okay, like the window boxes and like the landscaping. But as you can see, I feel like the flower boxes doesn't give the color red doesn't pop, in my opinion. That was just like something that I felt was a little sad, so I did decide to go more red with the landscaping of the build. I did put more red than I initially wanted to, but I mean, I'm still so very, very proud of this build. I mean, I love it. I really, really love it. And I was kind of thinking maybe giving the Goths like in a cast makeover. So if you would like to see that, maybe just comment down below and tell me if that's something you would be interested in. Yeah, so as you can see, I started now with the landscaping. I don't know if I keep the small red flowers. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm not sure. I mean, we will see. We will see. Just if it is something you'd be interested in, my overall way to landscape is to kind of layer everything. I mean, you saw that I put like these low laying flowers on the ground first, and then I kind of put like these big bushes. They're from the debug menu from cottage living. I mean, they're from, I guess I saw them from Horse Ranch, and I know that High School Years has these as well, but I think the color are better from the cottage living expansion pack. Yeah, so I decided to just kind of like put the big bushes at the back and then add like these layers more to the front, that the front is kind of like more low-lying, you know. And I decide, as you can see, I don't know what they're called, hydrangeas, is that the name of them? These white, kind of like these, I mean, you see the only white flowers that are in the picture right now. I decided later on that I wanted to put more white even into the landscaping. I mean, that was kind of the afterwards. I do think maybe I should have not gone with the white. Like, I put so many white accents into this, but maybe that's just how I build. I don't know. Maybe that's just my vibe. I don't know. Yeah, so as you can see, I didn't like the way the right part of the house looked. I mean, we had in the beginning, the Goth house had this tower, and I felt like something was missing, but I couldn't put a dorm on the upstairs part because it would just look so silly to have like 3 normal gabled roof on one place but not connected in any way. Yeah, so I decided to just put the part a little higher. Yeah, and now we're going into more detail with the build. I felt it was a little too empty for my liking. Yeah, so I just put these, I don't know what you call them. I mean, you can see it. These white things. Yeah, and I still wanted to put like more landscaping and yeah. Now I decide, oh yeah, I decide on the porch what kind of vibe I want to go for, and I decided to use black flooring just to get the black vibe and the black coloring back. And what I was struggling with, I mean, I decided pretty quick in the end, but I didn't know if I want to use like the painting part, terrain paint, yeah, the terrain paint to use, if, oh my god, if I want to use the terrain paint to connect the house to the sidewalk, or if I want to put like really slabs, like concrete slabs. But I decided to use like normal tiles because I thought it looked a little more luxurious. Like I mean, when I think of the Goths, I think that they have money, so I mean, I guess they can afford to have like real concrete slabs in front of their house. Yeah, and now I decide on the backyard. I mean, you will see backyards are not something I'm very comfortable with, but I decided to put like a swing set and the monkey bars in the back because I do think they have a son, Bella and Mortimer. I think his name is Alexander. So I did feel like I have to put something for the kid in the backyard. Yeah, but I think that's kind of like the only thing I added for Alexander. I did put like a bucket of these water balloons in the back so that they can play with it. Maybe Cassandra and Alexander want to play with the water balloons. Yeah, so other than that, like, I kind of just put the normal stuff that you put in the backyard, kind of like a barbecue, but I decided to put these cabinets there as well because I wanted to give them like an outdoor kitchen. I mean, they don't have a fridge outdoors and no sink, but I wanted the barbecue to feel like it's built into the cabinets, because I still, like I said, I feel like they have a lot of money, so they probably would have done that when they built or bought the house. I mean, I don't know. Would you think they kind of bought the lot and built the house on top of it? Like they actually got an got a firm, like, how do you say that in English? That they had like people coming and built the house from scratch? Or do you think they bought the house and just kind of like designed it the way they wanted it to look? I don't know. I don't know what I think. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they bought the house. I think that's what I assume. What I would assume. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. If you if you wanna give me your idea what they might have done, type it in the comments as well. Yeah, so now I'm only putting like small decorations now. Kind of like you see, putting red accents everywhere, and yeah, but I'm almost finished now with the build. I think the only thing I'm doing is putting lights everywhere, just so that in the dark it's like glowing and you can see everything. I think that's the only thing I'm doing now. So I am going to wrap this voiceover now. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing. Yeah, that would mean a lot to me. I would be very happy. Yeah, I hope the video was okay. It was my first video I upload and the first voiceover I did. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye, guys.